Welcome to I4I Academy's API 577 online training course. I'm Bob Rasooli from Orange County, California. If you're preparing for the API 577 Welding Inspection and Metallurgy exam, this API 577 online training course is built to help you pass with confidence and walk into the test knowing exactly what to expect. The API 577 certification is part of the American Petroleum Institute's individual certification program focused on welding inspection and metallurgy. It's widely recognized in oil and gas, petrochemical, and energy industries because it proves you can evaluate welding work, welding procedures, welder qualifications, inspection results, and metallurgical issues that impact equipment safety and reliability. Here's the key. The API 577 exam is closed book. You have a little over 3 hours and more than 100 scored questions. Success isn't about flipping pages. It's about quick recall, real understanding, and good judgment under time pressure. That's exactly why this API 577 online training course at I4I Academy is structured the way it is. To pass the API 577 exam, you must master two main documents. First is API Recommended Practice 577, Welding Processes, Inspection, and Metallurgy. This is the core of the exam, and the entire document is testable. It covers welding fundamentals, welding processes, procedures, inspection techniques, non-destructive examination basics, metallurgy, refinery welding issues, and safety. Second is ASME Section 9, Part QW, which covers welding and brazing qualifications. This is where you learn how procedures are qualified, how welders are qualified, and how essential and supplementary essential variables are controlled. In this API 577 online training course, we make Section 9 simple, practical, and exam-focused. Inside the API 577 online training course, you'll build strong command of welding terminology and how inspectors think in the real world, not just memorize definitions. We break down key welding processes you will see on the exam, including SMAW, GTAW, GMAW, FCAW, and SAW, with their typical applications, limitations, and inspection concerns. We cover welding procedures by showing how WPS and PQR connect to weld quality and what variables truly matter in the field. We also connect that directly to welder qualification, continuity, and how to review qualification records correctly, because these topics show up repeatedly on the API 577 exam. Non-destructive examination is another major topic, and this API 577 online training course explains the core methods clearly, including visual testing, radiography, ultrasonics, magnetic particle, and liquid penetrant testing. You'll learn the basic principles, where each method is used, what its limitations are, and how inspectors interpret results. Metallurgy is also a major part of the API 577 exam, and we teach it in a clear, applied way. You'll understand how welding affects material properties, what happens in the heat-affected zone, and how to recognize common weld-related issues like hydrogen cracking and solidification cracking without turning it into academic theory. Because the API 577 exam is closed book, this API 577 online training course includes focused video lessons, flashcards to lock in key facts and variables, and practice questions written to match the style and difficulty of the real exam. You'll also get full mock exams that simulate the time limits and pressure of exam day so you can practice time management, identify weak areas, and build real confidence. This API 577 online training course is fully online and self-paced, so you can move through the material in order, jump straight to your weak areas, or start with a mock exam to see where you stand. Your progress is tracked so you can come back and review any topic anytime you need. If your goal is to pass the API 577 exam and become a confident welding inspector, I4I Academy's API 577 online training course is designed to help you do exactly that. By combining technical knowledge, real inspection judgment, and realistic exam practice in one complete program. Thanks for watching. When you're ready, enroll in the API 577 online training course at I4I Academy, and I'll see you inside.